got quite the fire drill going. I'm Greg Jones, and today on Midwest Outdoors, I'm joined by Nate Warner, and we are after some walleyes down at Mississippi River. That's what we're looking for, right there. I gotta keep the boat in control. We are in current right now. Nate's hooked up with another good one.
2 on at a time. We got one spool running.
We got the right spot. All right, the net is free.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
I got a pole in the way there. There he is.
Big sauger, Nate.
Woo!
That's what we're looking for.
Look at that.
Both in one shot, walleyes and saugers. Early spring, some of the fish have spawned, some haven't. That sauger is still pre-spawn.
Yeah, he's nice and fat.
Yeah, this walleye this is a female. She's spawned out. There's a good example of the difference between a walleye and a sauger right there. Walleyes generally get bigger. Saugers will get good size down here. What we're doing is we're pulling the old 3-way rig, the Wolf River rig. We got Minneapolis tied on. We'll give you a better look at the setup here in just a bit. Been searching around, looking for them. The water came up overnight, pushed the fish out of the normal spot, so we've had to start moving around, but both these fish bit out of the same spot, so I'm thinking we can get more right there.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say, Nate? Let them go?
The sun's starting to pop out, so I think they're going to wake up.
The rig we're using today, it's called the 3-way, or you'll hear it called the Wolf River rig. It's basically a river fishing system. It'll work great in the lakes too, but basically there's how it gets its name, 3-way swivel. Got a dropper line coming off one of the 3-ways, and that's about 18 inches or so down to running a 6-ounce weight. We got heavy current. That's why we have to use this, is to get these smaller plugs down in 15, 18, 20 foot of water. Basically running about a 4-foot lead. The presentation can be run with live bait too. You can replace the Rapala with maybe a floating jig head or some live bait. In this situation down here, I like to use stinger hooks on them. It works great in lakes like Mille Lacs with spinners too, but real lethal way of catching walleyes any time of the year, but especially in the spring on rivers when the water's high. That big weight helps get that little lure down to the bottom. There's another big fish, yeah.
Keep working it straight. Tell me when you're ready for net.
Yeah. Here's the arrow. Pass me the net if you could there, Dave.
Ooh. Hook him up. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a pig.
Another one of the nice ones. Oh. Barely hooked. Oh, look at that.
Woo.
That's a cookie cutter. See that? That popped out just like that. This presentation is lethal, but you have to work on the fine-tuning parts, keeping the boat in control and keeping tension up. It's one of the few ways you can get a little plug down in 18, 20 feet where these fish are. 23. Nice fat round fish.
Oh, she's fat.
Yeah, they're looking pretty healthy. This one must have spawned a while back.
Yeah.
That felt good.
Nice river fish.
Yep. Put that one back. It's got to be fun being a Lumacraft dealer these days too. They're really driving the market, aren't they?
Oh, they sure are. I mean, they build an awesome product right down to the 2XB hull. I mean, this aluminum boat just runs so nice. As we've seen today, the water got a little bit rough at times, and we stayed dry.
Yeah, and you can control it in these heavy current conditions. You know, what I love is these top rod lockers with this trolling setup. You know, they're, instead of having to stash it all away, it's nice and handy to put in and get out. Yeah,
this Tournament Sports has got a lot of room inside of it. We worked around here pretty good with 4 rods going, and, you know, fire drill happens once in a while, and we grab rods, but we're not climbing over the top of each other.
No, it's got a lot of space.
Yeah.
Did he come up and eat it on top?
Yeah, he sure did.
Crazy. That's crazy. We were hung up and actually cranked all the lines up while we were trying to get in. We're out in about 20 foot of water. The Rapala was floating on top of the water, and that white bass come up and rolled on it with that 3-way hanging there in the whole bit. So, well, Dave, we got pretty lucky the first day on the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're catching some fish. We're actually trolling the big motor in this heavy current. We're not even using a kicker motor or anything like that, dropping in neutral every once in a while, but current's so heavy we can just leave it idle and pull slowly upstream. So yeah, it's great. Makes things easy when you less you have to do, the better.
Yeah,
a little better,
a little bigger.
Yeah.
Finding them.
Jack them in.
Beautiful little fish. Oh.
Ways can you hit gear? Part of river fishing. You'll catch those critters too. They like this spot too. Give these fish about another week or two and the whiteys will move up real shallow. We've seen a lot of people pitching jigs today, but they don't seem to be doing much. When the jig fishing's going shallow, you'll catch a bunch of those.
Fish on.
Yeah, been working for this one.
Yeah, we have.
Last one of the day.
That is some strong current.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, all right, woo! Thank you, sir, way to go! Look at that same old rapple, and he spit that out just like that. Tell you what, folks, get yourself some heavy sinkers, pick up some rappalas, and troll that big current. You're gonna catch yourself some nice fish. You wanna make sure you look up warnersdock.com. For Nate Warner, I'm Greg Jones, Midwest Outdoors. We'll be right back.